Please welcome to the stage President Brian Cladoosby of the National Congress of American Indians, bird singers Martha Martinez and Kelly Washington from the Salt River Pima-Maricopa Indian community, and Yupik singer Byron Nicholai.
Eight years ago, before you became our president, the Great Crow Nation adopted you and gifted you with a name that means one who helps people throughout the land, acknowledging you as a relative and a leader who had a great responsibility to our people. Our cultural values guide us as tribal peoples. To blanket is to remember those we honor, those we have lost, and those who are going to build our futures. Our blankets are as diverse as Indian country, from the skins of the buffalo and bear, to the otters and muskox, to the cedar and to the wool. Mr. President, we value your respect for our diversity and recognition that Indian country knows what is best for Indian country. Mr. President, many of the decisions you made over the past 8 years have been transformational to Indian country. Through your actions and commitment to sovereignty, tribal nations have been uplifted through the return of hundreds of thousands of acres of homelands, hundreds of millions in dollars through settlement of tribal claims and affirmation of tribal rights to safe and healthy communities. Today, Mr. President, please accept the blanket named Rhythm of the Land by Coast Salish artist Susan Point with honor, and remember as we wrap you in it that we share our love, comfort, and blessings from all of our tribal nations and our peoples. You are a part of us. We are a part of you. And we look forward to continuing our journey together as relatives in the work to uplift and help people throughout our lands. And we've also brought a blanket for your best friend, for the one person that you love more than anyone in this world, the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. And we ask that you deliver her blanket to her and thank her on behalf of all of our tribal nations for all the work that she has also done for our great country in supporting you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Chief Mutawi Mutahash, Many Hearts, Lynn Malerba from the Mohegan Nation, the first female chief in our modern times from the great state of Connecticut.
Thank you, Brian. Akwai wachi, mohiksanon nakwami skitampak, muwawehata yutai. Greetings from our Mohegan people to all our relations gathered here today. It is my honor and privilege to introduce a man who truly needs no introduction to the leaders of our great nations. This is a man who has kept his campaign promise of honoring the true nation-to-nation relationship between our respective tribal governments and the United States. By doing so, he honors our ancestors, our unique place in this United States, and our future generations. It is unprecedented for our Alaska nations and American Indian nations to have now gathered for the 8th time to continue the dialogue that began 8 years ago. Our president has worked with our nations as a matter of social justice. He does so in formal recognition of the solemn trust and treaty obligation of this United States. He has personally traveled throughout our lands, listening to our leaders, our elders, and our youth. He has heard our challenges, and he has been moved to act. He hasn't just listened. he has acted. Among other good works, while he has been the president, he has developed the White House Council on Native Affairs and has recently added tribal leader participation at our request. He has visited with our youth and developed Generation Indigenous as a result. This president has stood with us to oppose Native American mascots. He has provided major increases to our funding streams at the agency level. He's reissued the executive order requiring consultation on all matters related to tribal policy and tribal nations. He has challenged and given leadership to all the federal agencies to develop cross-agency partnerships to improve coordination and communication, which will begin to address the pressing issues that we all face on a range of issues, including environmental justice, climate change, language preservation, protection of sacred sites and objects of cultural patrimony, homelessness, education, Indian child welfare, healthcare, infrastructure, and education. This president has walked on the path with us. He has left his footprints as a legacy for future administrations to follow, and for that we are so, so very grateful. It is up to us to continue on the path, continue this work, and keep our nations moving forward. Mr. President, I would like to say, Tabat Niikwa Matawi wa Ituwo Kanch Waskichiki. Thank you, and many blessings upon you. I now present to you the President of our United States, Barack Obama.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.